Well, when we see construction on the road, we don't always stop and think about the impact it's having on our environment. But ADOT does, and has teamed up with Desert Botanical Garden to try to save an endangered species of cactus that's getting removed to make way for a new bridge between Superior and Globe.
Team 12's Trisha Hendricks has more on that uniquely Arizona effort.
It's a federally funded ADOT project between Superior and Globe. Crews are working to construct a new bridge to replace an obsolete structure to carry traffic onto US 60.
Part of that is looking at threatened and endangered species.
ADOT biology specialist Josh Fife says every time they start a project, they look at the environmental impact.
Preserve wildlife and also help development happen.
In this case, saving an endangered species, the hedgehog cactus.
It's the only place that they exist.
So they teamed up with the Desert Botanical Garden to make it happen.
We jumped at the opportunity because it is such a special plant, and the flowers here are a beautiful magenta color.
Conservation Collections Manager Stephen Blackwell says there are extreme conservation concerns about this species.
And that's why we're aiming to protect it.
Part of the mission, climbing down 100-foot cliffs to collect them.
Wrapping them up in burlap, and basically attaching them to our back or attaching them into big crates and pulling them up the cliffside. They're pokey for sure, and that's the thing about working with cactus. You get used to being poked a lot.
Stephen is now working to hand pollinate them.
I'm covered up, in a mesh cloth, because we don't want other pollinators to come in and cross with other similarly or closely related species. These are actually clones of the mother plants.
Here they'll be able to conserve the seeds and grow them out to put back into the wild when the bridge is complete.
To provide nectar sources for, pollinators, hummingbirds, and other insects.
It's a win-win. Crews upgrading an important link for drivers while a special part of Arizona is being preserved.
It's valuable for future generations, for my kids, for your kids.
Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.
The construction is expected to be complete in the fall of 2022.